whatever it is, wherever you are. It is a beautiful Thursday, and although normally we are doing um, some DJing, some music playing, all that kind of stuff, uh, we've been having such a great time with the House Flipper series and the mystery of what's going on at the Scooby Doo DLC that we're just playing through here like this whole week, just like getting into it, trying to figure this out. Um, we're gonna do the third house today, which should put us halfway through the DLC. But first, I thought we'd take a just chatting look real quick. Um, over here. Oh, wrong overlay. No overlay. Wow, there we are. Over here at this change log, the patch notes, because we didn't really look at them before. We had the free Scoob Timber update, which was the free update that didn't come with the DLC. Now, see, here we have the Halloween job house that takes you underground. Yeah, it's a new house that features a bunker. We did that on Monday. Um, it's Party Underground, I think, or Underground Party. The video should be in the VOD stuff. Um, a new mechanic, keypads, and pressure plates. Okay, now we haven't. I don't think we've seen a pressure plate. We have ran into the keypads. Um, let's see. So it makes me wonder when the pressure plates are going to come into play. Mm. Is Marcus Offerman? I'm assuming he's a must be a new buyer for buying the houses. Like we're just guessing here. 63 items listed below and 10 new custom pictures. Oh, we haven't even looked at the pictures yet. Okay, so we got stacks of books for quickly filling out shelves. Nice, nice. We've seen the attic ladder, and we've seen one of the hidden doors that I know of. We've seen a shelf hidden door this week. One-way windows and mirrors. Oh, that could be interesting. Uh, do, 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 do. Two new patterns, wallpapers, and usable on items. Okay. Um, ugly tiles, glossy and flaked plastic now available in story mode. Oh, in story mode, surface finish. Okay. Police tape, do not cross. I wonder if that's an actual like a cross, like that you can put on windows and doors, or if that's going to be something that's like in the fencing type kind of thing where you can just like spot to spot with it straight across like a police line. Uh, collection items for the new wiring tool possibilities. Um, two new tutorial books about wiring keys and smart controls. Smart controller, keypads, motion sensors, pressure plates. Oh. Okay, so all we've seen so far is the keypads. We have not seen any of this other stuff. At least not that I know of. A late 90s PC set. We have seen this. It looks entirely like my first PC. Um Actually, no, take that back. It looks like my second PC. My first PC was one of those that was an actual desktop. Like it's set horizontally on the desk and then your monitor set on top of the PC itself. This looks like the first towers that you were able to get in home. Um Modular toilet cubicle. We saw that in the last Scooby Doo when we had to use it. Uh, Custom colors are now available for items. Mm, Collection bar. Over 3,500 items have been included in the item collection system for easier decorating. Nice. New store categories of occasional decorations, wiring, and transportation. See, we don't notice these categories and stuff when we're doing the houses and the quest because it tells you in the quest what you need. You click on the item, it takes you right into the store. So we really haven't browsed through the store and found all this stuff. Um, Patterns now categorized. DLC filter in store. Cars can have their lights turned on. I didn't even realize we had cars. Um, Path lights can also be placed directly in the ground. Yes, yes. Nighttime slightly brighter. Oh, thank, sweet baby Jesus. Oh my gosh, it's yeah. I started putting beds in some of my houses that actually have night to day stuff because trying to record with night was just insanely impossible. Um, Adjusted the flashlight and related perks. Okay, we have the flashlight. Added new particle type means for collectibles. Stars and question mark. I'm not sure. Um, Added a new Flickr TV channel. I haven't figured out how to change the TV channels yet. We'll have to look at that. Um, Buyer descriptions are now visible before you first meet the buyer. Neon lights can be turned on and off. Cleaning brush is now used for surfaces and rag for furniture items. Oh, I kind of noticed it was switching between a brush and a rag. I thought that was kind of neat. Okay, that's some fixes. Okay, DLC. Okay, so this is for the Scooby Doo DLC, which we also got. 6 new jobs, yes. 6 haunted properties related to classic Scooby Doo monsters that allow you to express your creative freedom. Okay, so I've been wondering if each house is an individual monster because you're getting a few clues and a slight story from each. Or are they all going to end up linking together because, to solve the mystery? Um 3 new buyers, okay. 3 new themed assemblies. Yes, I noticed the assemblies. We haven't done them yet, but we did notice them. Um, Over 630 new items, including Scooby Doo themed ones. Okay, so this is all that mid-century modern stuff we've been seeing. Over 500 items in the interior category alone. A Scooby Doo channel. Just remember not to spend too much time in front of the TV. Yes, yes, we've seen it. It basically plays the Scooby Doo opening credits and theme song on repeat. 12 new achievements. New item highlights. 4 new types of wood. 16 patterns for wallpaper. New wallpaper patterns. 6 new type of tiles. 5 new doors. 7 new doorknobs. Oh wow. Because that's definitely big because doorknobs are not limited to what door. It would be new types of doorknobs for all the different doors. Uh, Dungeon Grate. 3 new kitchen cabinet sets. Okay, okay. So there's more than just the basket weave pattern set thing that we've been seeing that kind of gives me the tiki vibe feel. Um, 9 pieces Set of retro style kitchen appliances. Nice, nice. Uh, two new dining room sets. A diner set, so like an actual diner set. Uh, old timey bathroom. Nice. Um, car themed kids bedroom set. Room. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be if it's like one of those car beds. Um, or beds that are like shaped like a car. They were popular like what in the 90s. Um, three living room sets, modular sofa set, 19-piece storage set, hallway furniture, switches. Ever wanted to turn your light on with the dungeon lever? Now you can. Nice. That would be nice for setting up like little electrical rooms or utility rooms and stuff like that, or like uh garages and stuff. Like I think that'd be kind of cool, like different types of setups. Um, bowling alley stuff, investigator badge, accessories, a set of cute mystery ink plushies. We've been seeing plushies. Oh my gosh, the plushies are adorable. The ones we've seen so far. Suits of armor and other medieval dungeon items. uh Scooby Doo villains in their full size glory. Okay, not sure what that is, but we have seen some Scooby Doo villain LED lights and such that are kind of cool. Um, 115 decorations, doilies, vases, figurines, jewelry, clocks, neon stickers, lava lamps, LED. Oh yes, yes, bring it. Ceiling fans and lights. Some food items, Scooby snacks. Fashion stuff. 14 new boat related items because we know somebody loves them very much. Um, that must be like the anchor and the crab traps and stuff that we've been seeing. I think they're crab traps, maybe lobster traps. I don't know, some kind of traps. Um, I live by a river. I don't live by the ocean. I don't know these things. The Mystery Machine van. Yes, we saw that yesterday. Another van fully customizable. A working roller coaster track and ride. Oh, we haven't came across that yet. Um, make your own teacup carousel. Scary trees with a surprise. Oh, we haven't found that yet. We're kind of giving ourselves spoilers just looking at this. Tree trunks, branches, carnivorous pitcher plants, and Venus flytrap. Oh, Venus flytrap. Okay. Oh, that's how it's gonna work. I wondered about that. So, if you're playing in co-op with someone who doesn't have the DLC yet, whoever is hosting the game, they'll use that DLC. So, like, if I'm hosting it and Tally wants to come play because she has base game, we'd use my DLC. But if she was hosting the game and I came to her game, we'd just use base game stuff. Nice. Okay, it still doesn't mention anything about third uh what do you call it? Third person point of view, which is something that I was really hoping for and looking forward to. Um hoping that they had. All right, so let's bounce in here. All right. Sorry, I'm being an old lady today instead of my normal breakfast bar. We're eating some cream of wheat. Trouble at the Fisheries Museum. It's Daphne! We got our first Daphne quest. Okay. Hi. So we decided to continue the investigation at the Fishery Museum. Since the appearance of the ghost seems connected to the Reed family, we looked into it. Did you know that Gerald Reeds founded a fishing company with Marco Marino, Tom's father? Oh, okay. So Tom's interest is getting sus. We did find his card outside the first home. Hmm. Unfortunately, before we could get through the rest of the archives, the ghost struck again. The security guard told us the camera suddenly shut off. And during that time, exhibits were smashed, windows broken, and strange markings appeared on the wall. This place is a real mess. Oh, look at a little eye roll emoji. Could you help clean it up before the panic spreads across town? And of course, keep your eyes peeled for any clues. Maybe you'll find something we missed. Thanks, Daphne. Ooh, oh, I like yeah. I like the vibe from the outside of the house. There we go with the new loading screen with the mystery machine. Velma got her arm sticking out the window there. Look at this diner. This is cute. Very small town. Oh, is the diner part of the... Oh, I guess that's the souvenir shop. Woo. Sorry about that. Oh, is this what the historical district of Pina Cove looks like? Like the main street for the historical district? We've never got to see this before. I mean, I'm assuming somewhere around here is that apartment loft thing that we did. Like back in the game. Oh, look at me, look at me. Okay, there's a trash can there. Why is this? Okay. What are we doing over here? Mow the grass. That's what we're doing. Oh my gosh. Of course we are. We have not had to mow anything in this DLC until now. Might as well start with the obvious first then, huh? I was literally just thinking like, oh wait, look, we can just like do the souvenir shop, walk right in. This all looks great out here. Not psych. Ooh, I think I just aged myself by using that term. Oh my gosh. Oh no, whatever shall I do? If y'all don't know, I'm old by now. The hint has not been taken. I'm sitting here eating malto meal. Come on. Hi, Fitz! How's the Crimes Against Humanity organization going? Did you finish it yesterday? I know you were working very hard on it during stream. Technically, I don't know that I need to mow all this. Nah, that don't even show it's being mowed. Major Dent still got some straggling. Oh my gosh. Sweetheart, how many crimes against humanity did you have? How many gigs worth of crimes against humanity was there? Because it's sounding like there was a lot. Some of the time it's literally just organization. Yeah, I hate that you can't make in the system you are using. Every time you make a new file, it appears like in the alphabetical order the first set of files. You can't just make a new file already inside of the files of the subfiles. I think that's why my subfolders only went so far. You know what? I think what we're gonna do is we will put this over here. Because that way there's a place for the parents to kind of sit and hang out. Up, up, up. And you got that trash can over there. Okay, that blocks that off. Making subfolders in storage. Yeah. I wish you all the luck with the endeavors. I know that is a heck of an endeavor to be taking. guys, you're gonna have to give me a second. The lefty is on the phone, and I need to AFK for a minute. I promise I shall be right back. Mm. I'm so sorry about that, guys. We were not prepared today. It is Lefty's Friday, and she had to, or wanted to get things for the house. So she doesn't have to go back to town at all this weekend, kind of thing. It won't fit. I was going to put the little light in the house. Where am am I supposed to put the LED light then? Hmm. Like, this seems silly. Where they want me to put an LED light. You know what? I don't care where the LED light is. It just has to be on this side of the property. Yeah. We're gonna put this right back here in this corner and make like a little fairy tale garden cabin in the woods kind of thing. So the homeless people have a place to go, like, excuse me, I don't think homeless is the correct term anymore. Um, unhoused? Is that what they're using these days? Either way, so they have a place they can go. Take a night-night in, out in the playground. Little magic garden back here. Oh, I gotta sell those lights. Okay. Sell. That makes sense then. Okay, so ba ba. Hmm. Put it on the slide at the top because it's so dark right there. By the way, you haven't slept yet. Just need a leaf blower full of glitter. Now for that corner, right? Okay, now that I know we're selling these lights right here, actually I think we'll put it along this little strip. I think that's what it was meant for. But you know, we're goofy. Or at least I am. Okay. Oh, yes, coffee. I was telling everyone earlier, Lotus, that I have officially reached old. I woke up and it was cold, and I went to the kitchen and made myself some cream of wheat to warm up. Nothing like says old person like hot cereal. Exactly. I knew there'd be an ooh somewhere. Okay, yeah, that brightens it up. There we go. Put this here. Okay, nice little playground for the kitties. Oh, wait, wrong button. Oh, yes. That, okay, right tool, wrong setting. Yeah, that screams granny food. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's not what I wanted, though. I actually wanted some hot buttered grits. Like, that's what I woke up craving. I don't think that's much better. Grits with bacon and cheese. I've had bacon cheddar grits before. Has to be cheddar though. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I prefer just plain buttered grits though, like salt and butter. Um, but that's just my personal preference. Probably because the household I grew up in, when we had grits, it was normally not instant. It was like government, and of course when you're on it was commodities. When you're on that much of a fixed income, bacon and cheese, well, you get the cheese with commodities, but there wasn't that cheese needed to be used for cooking purposes, and a daily breakfast was not considered cooking purposes. So it was grits, salt, and country crock butter. So that's what my parents bought. Brown tub. And the doctor wonders why I have high cholesterol. Yeah, just grits, salt, and butter. One of the games I've been playing is called Idle Hero Making Tycoon. You'd love it. I've seen some of the advertisements for the Idle Hero game. I am uncertain whether or not I should love it or not. Um I normally don't go for the idle games, actually. Although I did spend I don't do mobile games much anymore either. Um I have spent an ungodly amount of time though at one point in my life playing Heyday. But that was back when I was bartending, and so therefore it was an easy game to like set your crops, set your stuff to do, run down, wait on a few customers, whatever. So like on slow nights when it wasn't customer after customer and I'd actually have a minute or two in between, I could play things like that. Um, Candy Crush was another one that I got into for a minute. Not so much anymore, but I did enjoy them at one time. I'm just like random talking, and you guys went to ad. You grow potatoes and turn them into monster killing heroes. Oh. Locked must be a key nearby. Okay, I'm very sad I cannot interact with this. Okay. Did he leave this way? Like there's a trail going that way. We know he went to there. We're trying to trace the path again of the monster. I'm assuming it's going to be the same operation that we had yesterday where I'm going to follow this paint. And there's going to be green paint at the end of the thing. Oh, add land. Welcome back from ads. Los, you were asking about what's the deal with this place. This is actually a museum. Um, okay, so in the first house that we did for the DLC, we were hired by the grown daughter here that you see in this. Oh, forgot the flashlight on. That you see in this picture. Her father, when she was like 12, 13, I think it said, which is this gentleman here, who's a fisherman, went out to sea and never came back. There was rumors that he was a ghost and he haunted the house. But either way, she doesn't know anything about that because her and her mother, because of the sad memories, moved away after Dad went missing. The family still owned the house. They never sold it, but they left. Now she's grown. She came back and she wanted us to clean up the house because she was going to use it for like Airbnb type kind of thing or something. While cleaning the house, we discovered hidden secret room that had a projection screen, a fog machine, a bunch of boxes, and then when you went upstairs into the attic, there was a tape cassette thing that was playing a bunch of like Scooby Doo style, uh, like creepy like noise sounds. Um, like one of those. Oh my gosh, I forget what they're called. It's on the tip of my tongue. Um, the musical instruments that's electronic that you just like wave your hand in front of and it makes like the synthesized type kind of sounds. It's there is something or my brain's fried. Like that kind of sounds and noise. Creepy ookie spooky. Okay, so we cleaned her house for her. The next place that we went to was a fish festival where a monster showed up. Monster wearing this monster actually. Hi, how you doing? This guy right here. Supposedly also another fishy tail. Um so this guy with his ghost story, you sometimes see him coming out of the ocean back to the house in his rain suit. Well, yesterday there's another like creepy spooky thing. This guy, let's see, we're at the museum now. So Captain Barnacle, scary mysterious tale about one of the first lobster fishermen in Pico, Barnacle Bob, people called him. Um Rowdy character who got in arguments easily. The story goes that one day he got into a shouting contest about the superiority of traditional fishing boats and as a result left tavern agitated. We don't know if he tried to prove his point immediately or if he decided to sleep on his boat. But the night of the argument took place July 29th, especially a stormy one. His ship was never seen again, at least not in its material form. Later, many people claim that while walking at night along the coast, they have seen a fisherman-like silhouette wearing a yellow coat with a hook and a hand for a hand and a lobster-like face. The ghost was allegedly last seen in 2025 when Brave Witness shot a fuzzy photo of what he believed to be Captain Barnacle Bob displayed here. It serves as a reminder that the legend is still alive even if the protagonist very much isn't. Okay, so um this guy here was seen coming like carnival at the opposite end of the carnival from the entrance. Monster supposedly appears, comes through, scares all the people. Somebody gets a shot of a Polaroid that looks like him. But while cleaning the place up from the disaster, we find a trail of green slime that leads to two paint cans that are hidden under the stage on the backside of the stage. And we also find a series of projectors and fog machines that have been set up around the place. Um, yeah, we're on the third building now. Trying to find where this originates so we can see if it has the same green paint can thing going on, which I'm assuming it does. We got a sign says leave this place. Another that looks like they slimed both the pictures of the Reed family and also the Crayfish family. We'll take a look at what they have to say on their plaques here in a minute. I wish we could hit play on the films and see what films are being played. I'm assuming this is actually normal theater or museum stuff going on here. Ah! Oh, this part's wrecked. Okay, which makes me wonder if whatever's down there that ended up wrecked was wrecked because of the monster got mad at it, or was it wrecked because just because of this roof area being broken to all get out? I'm not sure what's going on here. Unless that stuff's not broke. Says, I will get you. We'll have to come through here and gather up all the trash and make the new stuff. Okay, we have another projector room here. Yeah, I'm assuming there's no significance with these pictures because you cannot read these type of cards. You can only read the wall type. I'm wondering if there's not a significance in the pictures that we see downstairs. Okay, so which way? Nope, nope. This must be where he came back down. Alright. Still looking for the cans of paint. Oh, we have a medieval section as well. I thought this was just a fisheries museum. Like... Okay. Not seeing the paint this time. That doesn't mean it's not here and I just haven't found it yet. But one would think I would have found it in the corner over here by now. Wish these windows opened. I'd toss the bags out the window. That's floor 2. Main floor. Okay. Oh, there's where the trash can is. Oh, nice to know. Gosh, so many stairs. Just take the trash can with me. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went all the way to the top. Let's see. Pick up these. If we can. Put them back on the shelf here. No sense in making a mess. Well, technically, it's already a mess. Like, too late for that. Alright, that looks like a new journal. Nothing to read, though, with him. Fingerprint kit. Evidence thing. Like, I'm not seeing any clues Unless Fred and the gang's already found the cans of paint. You know what? Technically, there's less scrub if I just throw the floor finishings down. Yeah, the stains are really, really weird. The green stains are definitely the same style that they use to do the paint stains from the carnival. To signify that the monster was actually being faked and it was just the green glow was coming from paint, like someone covering themselves in paint. It's the same type of splish splash drops. Man, you ain't a kid. If renovating a house was only this easy, right? If house buying was as easy as buying the houses in this game, it'd be amazing. I actually started late today because I was taking phone calls back and forth with my realtor. She found another house for us to look at. It doesn't have all of our requirements, but looks to be move-in ready and all that kind of stuff. The biggest thing is it's only a 1 bath instead of a 2 bath, which we really wanted to do a 2 bath. And then the next biggest thing was that it's like almost a 30-minute drive from the lefties' work. So we're in debate on it if we want to go see it tomorrow. I was also asking them about auction homes, because there is 2 homes that are up for auction in our area, and I'm not sure what the whole deal behind auction homes are, especially considering that they're one of them says it still has tenants.
Hello, it's me again, Leonore Reeds. I just heard what happened at the Fisheries Museum, and that you were asked to take care of the mess. I bet you'll notice something suspicious, or maybe you already have.
Yeah, how did you find out so quickly?
Um, I know the security guy. He told me what happened. My mom worked at the museum.
That was a lot of
Know
ums.
something about that. But now I'm more interested in what's on your mind. So, what do you make of this? Nonetheless, you should look out. Your friend may not be telling you the whole truth, and he could use you in his plot. Be cautious.
Okay, yeah, and you see in the green slime here, we got like those are people feet prints. So yeah, green slime, people footprints. Yes, you are always getting censored. That's okay. I hit the allow button. I don't really ever have need for a moderator except for um when you're talking, Lotus. At least you've gotten to where it's only once a month versus every single um stream something gets blocked. I have considered though just making you a moderator so that way you can unblock your stuff yourself. But it's not that often, so it's not that big of a deal. It's easy for me to reach over to the second monitor and just hit allow real quick. I don't know how it is you find all the greatest trigger words. Apparently, vibrator, because you're talking about a phone vibrating, is a no-no word. Don't ask me. Context is everything. I wonder if this... You know what? I don't know if it's supposed to go on a wall, but it's going on a wall. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know where it went, but it's somewhere down there. I caught Sabian's attention. Well, that's nice. Hi, Sabian. Stop flirting and agitating and messing with the clerks. And don't try to tell me you wasn't. Probably flirted with the nurses too. I got your number, my man. I got your number. Okay. For these, so we'll just go. I know, I take all the fun out of life, don't I? Alright, this room's done. This room needs a couple ottomans. There. One here. Um. Let's do 2. Nice little seating area. Oh shoot, those are stackable. Alright. Done, son. Alright, now back to Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. Scrub-a-Dub-Dub, little self, not in a tub. So much green. We're gonna have to go back up and do the front face of the steps. Betting, I'm betting, I'm betting. Yep, there it is. Fronts of the staircase is also the toe kicks, I believe are what they call. Look at me being smart. Might as well finish the stairs down. Oh, we froze. There we go. We had a lag jump. I wonder where that garbage went to that I threw downstairs. Also, we still haven't found the key. There's a souvenir shop that's locked outside. That we need a key to get into to do its repairs and stuff. That one there. Oh, beware. Oh my gosh, so spooky. I saw a fear. It's spooky. Alright. Key back here? I would think... There's the key. Okay. Wait. If there was a key here this whole time... How did, Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, how did Homer break it? But never mind. He threw a... yellow tank thing through it. He threw that through the window. Scuba tank? Gee golly whiz. He must really crawled in through that broken window. We replaced the window, but... There's another card from Tom! Okay, okay. I'm wondering if she isn't right. Maybe Tom is the culprit. There's a lot of clues there. There's a lot of clues. Their families are both from the area and go back a long way. And we did find Tom's card not at the second house, but at the first house, like slipped right under the door. But he said it was because he was trying to get all of the family to see if they wanted to sell the house, which would make sense because he is a real estate agent and the house has been empty for a long time. You know, put your card in, hope that if the family comes to do a house check or a caretaker check on the property that they find the card, be like, oh, well, think about it. Might sell the house, might not be worth keeping too much anymore in the family. So it makes sense that he would leave his card there. But why is his card back here? That doesn't make sense. Like that's fishy. Get all the broken glass up off the floor. When the game first released, the vacuuming was contained to glass, little brown coffee bean looking things, and um, leaves. I'm glad that they've added these colorful looking M&Ms and like they've added some textures to it. All right, we get a new welcome mat. Because that one apparently was old and rugged. All right, we got tables. I'm kind of excited. I'm not sure what I'm having for dinner tonight because the lefty is bringing home some things. Um, and by mean some things, I mean she didn't decide yet if she wanted chicken or a pizza. And I'm not worried about the pizza ruining my diet because like the pizzas that she picks up are normally like all the freaking healthy choice things. It's the one healthy choice thing she'll eat. Um, but she's also was debating on going to the chicken place that sells all different types of chicken and getting us like uh, her a strip plate and me a grilled chicken plate. Um, so I'm not sure what's going to be for dinner, but I do know that for tomorrow night she is planning on making her chicken chicken riggies is what she calls it, chicken rigatoni. Uh, I don't know. It's delicious. I love it. Whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. And when that is all gone, she is bringing me the stuff home now so I can make my my potato soup. So maybe we're looking Sunday? Sunday I might even end up getting some nummy nummy potato soup. Which, you know, if you guys don't realize this, we just hit fall weather here. Like yesterday. It has not been fall weather here. It has been, oh my god, what are you talking about? Why is it so hot? Um, so I'm excited because I am only allowed to make soups and stuff when it's chilly, as per our household agreement. Because if not, I'd be making soups like all the damn time. So yeah, yeah, excited, excited, excited. I know that's weird to get excited over for some people, but for me, yeah, it's soup. All right, so souvenir shop's done. I almost feel like we're getting more questions than we are answers from this museum. We're gonna have to go back and read the family signs and see how the families are connected. I felt like I knew who it was yesterday, and then today I'm like back to square one. Oh no, I didn't unlock the door. I'm in trouble now. Happy puppies, happy puppies. Mom's home. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, mom's home. Everybody act stupid. Alright. I wish they'd let me sell this plant. Oh, there's another clue. What's this? Um, Do lobsters shed their shell like lizard skin? Well, maybe this one does. Lobsters don't wear raincoats and kidnap people either. Is it a mask? Did we just find a lobster mask? That doesn't tell me who it is, but it does reiterate or show that it's a full fake setup thing. Of course, it's a Scooby Doo deal, so you know it's gonna be like this bad guy or whatever. But who has the most to profit from making out like this? Mm-mm. Okay, this is probably gonna look stupid, but I'm doing it anyway because there's no good place to put this running strip of light. Like, there's lights up there. There's not an edge or anything. They only gave me one, or else I'd just put it along the wall behind the benches. We're just putting it there. Okay. So far, clue-wise, we found Tom's card in the souvenir shop and a lobster mask. Still need to figure out where that trash bag went that I tossed down. Like, it just disappeared into the ether. Oh, there it is. It just disappeared to the ether. Where did it go? Alright. We haven't finished with the second story yet. Or second. Would be second floor or first floor? Well, I guess European countries, it would be first floor. Here, second floor? Maybe? I think that's how it works. This reminds me of the game of Clue, I think it's called. Oh, yeah, with they did it, the butler did it with the candlestick in the library. Yeah, it's the same concept. Okay, got some light in the room. Let's get some floor finishes here. There's multiple rooms up here. Well, multiple. I think there's just two, but get the smaller one done, and then we'll jump into the bigger one. The bigger one's the one that has the ceiling. Well, see, ceiling damage has the floor damage that where you can look through to the ground floor. Okay. One anchor. Get a couple of ottomans. I kind of feel weird thinking that Tom might have done it. I mean, he's kind of been like our mentor through this whole thing. Like our parents, we came home from like college or whatever, and our parents just like abandoned. And then Tom kind of took over leading us into the whole renovation world. Like got us started on our little business, gave us some of our first clients. And now here we are over here thinking that he's terrorizing half of Pina Cove dressed up in a Lobster Man outfit. Like, are we betraying him by even considering him to be the guy? Whereas on the other hand, we have Lenore, who's been playing helpless victim through this. But let's just be honest. She's had a few moments where she's been like downright hostile and rude. She's not a local. Well, she was a local when she was a kid, but this is all like. I feel like it's almost like she's coming back to get revenge on people. Maybe someone that she blames for her father's disappearance or something. Like maybe she blames one of the other old school families for daddy's disappearance and she's trying to take it out. Like, um, yeah, I'm not sure, but I have more reason to believe it's her than I do to believe it's Tom. We haven't actually met any of the other players in this scenario because the second crime scene was just a random festival fairground. This, however, is at the fishing museum, which has information about all the major families, but it also is where her mother used to work when uh when they lived here, like when she was a little girl. So that doesn't bode well for her innocence or making me feel like she's like proved her innocence or whatever, you know? Because if her mom worked here as a kid, she probably knows like where all the little back rooms and cubbies and hidden passages or you know how to get through the building and the floor plan if nothing else. Oh, it's to lead us to a party in it. This place is absolutely huge. Is that a singer? It's a projector. It's a projector, projection screen. There's two rooms here. It's a museum that we're in right now, and there's two rooms here that have like probably show like short educational documentaries or whatever, little projection rooms. And this was one of them. I'm guessing we're just like because some of the benches and stuff that got broken in the attack, we're just like upgrading it to like IMAX size projection thing because it was like 8 millimeter stuff, and they gave us the stuff to upgrade it to like a modern projector. So like we sold the little crappy vinyl screen and the little 8 millimeter projector. Now uh we're getting one of the ones that like hang from the ceiling, the fancies. Yeah, see the fancies. And instead of benches, we're gonna go with these. 1 second. Which one? Which post office? Oh, oh yeah. Mom was telling me that was up for sale, but she didn't give me any of the information for it. Yeah, I'm not paying 240,000 to live there. They're insane. Okay, yeah. So that room's done. I'm yeah. This DLC has had a really big thing with these little poof cushion things. Oops. You know what? Tile, 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 tile. Sabian got Arby's. Sabian, where's mine? Share. I mean, I know you hungry. You a growing boy, but I want some Arby's. Don't you know you have to bring enough for the whole class? Get all this trash picked up, and then we'll get that the fence put up because this is entirely too convenient being able to just chunk the trash from that angle. Whenever we go out that way, we will go to Arby's. Yes, Arby's. Technically, the only reason I get excited with Arby's, I know Arby's is not the greatest food. It's not, and it will sometimes tear up the tummy. I totally get that. The only reason I get excited with Arby's is because the closest Arby's is like uh 2 towns south of me. It's like over a 30-minute drive in a direction that I only go like once every 3 months. And we don't stop every time we go through that way. So I only get Arby's like a couple of times a year. So it's become one of those things where Arby's is truly it's like a Baskin Robbins treat, you know? Which we don't have one of those either, but I'm just saying it's like it's one of those things. It's like the rarefied, oh my gosh. Yeah, the major town that's like 20 minutes from me where we do our shopping and stuff, it's to the north. So, and it doesn't have an Arby's. Like Dairy Queen, McDonald's, the Whataburger, Sonic, um Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, it has all of those. It doesn't have an Arby's. Um doesn't have a Carl's Jr. either, but that's here to there. Like we even recently got a Wendy's in, no Arby's. I much would have rather had the Arby's than the Wendy's. Like I think we've gone to the Wendy's once since they put it in, and it's been there for over a year. And it's like, yeah, it's like cattywampus, kind of across from where Lefty works. So like, you'd think, oh yeah, Wendy's. Yeah, no. Whereas right next door to it is the new Dairy Queen, also only like a year or so old, and we've gone to it at least once every couple of months. So yeah, I would much rather have had an Arby's where that Wendy's is. Like, why do you need a Wendy's and a Dairy Queen right next to each other? Like really, really? That's just fuel for the feud. And personally, I will always pick Dairy Queen over Wendy's. That's just my preference. Yeah, that's all it is. It's funny signage fuel, them being right next to each other. Or at least it would be if the people that were running the two different ones had their signage game on point. They do not, unfortunately. Like, it would probably drum up better business for both of them if they did. Like, personally, if I was the owner of that particular chain, I would go to the other owner and be like, hey, you want to start something between our businesses and have a food sign war? Like, I would totally like set something up and just not tell anyone and just do a pure for the promotional value of it. Because if they do something like that and people started posting it to Facebook and stuff, yeah, I think it would go good. Be great advertisement. The heck is with the crud? Ugh. Like that's free advertisement when people sit there and start sharing your signage that's out front of your business like that. That have like what happens when the sign wars go on. 1 second, my father is calling. just like the second time today. Uh, my dad, he does not understand what I'm working means at all. Like, at all. Like, it's, the concept is completely foreign. Even though I have explained to him what I do multiple times, it's still like a completely foreign concept for him. Huh? Uh-huh. She is now. They transferred it to her. Uh, I kept working while I was on the be right back screen, which I put some things down that was to buy things. It wanted me to put this down, but I put these down first. I'm not sure what I was supposed to put here because there's nothing else to buy, but it had me purchase 4 of these. And honestly, I don't think 4 of them will fit. Like, we might do 3, but I don't think 4 will fit on the... Well, this works. Do it like that. But still have to leave the 4th one over there, cause yeah, that won't fly. All right, I have the opening on this side, so do. Okay. I kind of like these raised platforms they're having us put in the center here. It's kind of nice. Raises it up, lets you have a way to walk around everything. That is a huge shell. Okay. Closing those up. Now we go into this corner. Oh, we still have to do the floor over here. Alright, that's one of three. Two of three. And three of three, so the fencing is up. Now just, if I can figure out what the glass ceiling thing is for. Oh. Oh, this is new. Okay, I feel like it's not asking for these, but I feel like if you're putting that up there, we really need to put another fence up. Cause yeah, that could be dangerous. Alright, alright, alright. We sell every oh no. I don't even think they use no, it's a different type of floor. We can sell this flooring, because that's a different type of floor down there. Okay, we're finally making it to the ground floor. I think once this ground floor is done, we'll be done with the whole project. Wire Frog and Crayfish Pinnacove's mascot. Everything started with Alistair Jr. Crayfish, who decided to move his crayfish-themed restaurant from Bessie's Pond to Crayfish Coast. Asked by his kids about the move, he came up with a story about how a little frog proposed to help a lonely crayfish move into the sea, where he can connect with his lobster cousins. The story of their perilous journey quickly gained popularity and brought attention to the problem of environmental exploitation, which led to the crayfish population almost disappearing from the Pinnacle region. Luckily, with the ban on the crayfish fishing and efforts from researchers, their population is growing again. Ooh, the puppies are in trouble. I leave my can of paint up there? I did not. Okay. Oh, we don't need paint. Okay. Ooh, no. Maybe. Possibly. Fishes? Well, it is a fish museum, so fish wallpaper would make sense. On one wall. Yeah, not on all of them. Oh, these are tall ceilings. You know what I can't wait for? Because this is a house that we're doing in our houses. Um, in our like a mission thing for. After it's done and after we finish with all these, this place should be up for grabs as a house. So therefore, we could redo it either as a house, a restaurant, or whatever we want it to be. Could you imagine redoing this as a freaking like a castle house or something? Like a castle style home? I think it'd be neat. Like I could also see it being completely redone as like a restaurant, but like with these windows and the ceilings and the grandeur of the place, especially with all the new wallpapers and stuff that they put in. You're here just spamming Frontline. Yeah, you got a lot to catch up on with Frontlines. Is it a is it a Lick Rocks day? I forget what it's called. Um, you know what I'm talking about though. Ice. Is it an ice day? Is that why we're spamming today, or are we just spamming trying to get caught up? Shatter. That's what it's called. Uh, yeah, I've been slowly working uh on mine. I have one that's severely far behind. Like she's rank 9 or something like that. And then my other ones are like both 20, 21, something like that. So they're close, but they're not quite there. And I'd really like to get them done so that way I can concentrate on other games since that's the only thing that's going on in Final Fantasy right now for me. Tally wanted company too. Yeah, she's behind on hers too, I think. Couple of children's books. Alright, so the kids' room is done. Little nursery area. Oh my gosh, we got so many garbage bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you not going in the garbage can now? Okay, that garbage can is being stupid. That's fine. There's one right outside this door. Tell me it's working. Oh my gosh, can I not? Are all the garbage cans being stupid? Oh, I think it's bugged. There it goes. Sometimes you gotta pick them up and move them around a little bit. Two points. Ha! Look at us go. I don't want to pick up and move the one that's in that janitor's closet because it's it's wedged in there just right, and I'm afraid I'd move it around and not be able to get it back into place. All right. Do, 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 do. Oh, we got to leave this place. I was like, where's the other stains at? They're up on the wall, ding a ding. Are you selling old magazines, I'm assuming? Yeah, they must have been considered a ruin from the from everything that happened. Excuse me. So sorry. I mean to cough in people's ears. Alright, so we got another display going in. Always nice when museums upgrade their displays. Put out new stuffs. Alright, that's the end of it. Now I wanted to come over here. Now we read the Barnacle thing earlier for Captain Barnacle. Let's look at... We have the 3 Pinaco founding families here. And it looks like the monster kind of smacked more to Crayfish family, a little bit on the Reeds family, but they didn't even touch the Merino family. Alright, so let's read about this. The Reeds family, name might be as old as Pinnacle itself, long line of hardworking fishermen putting food on plates. It's become especially famous in the 80s and 90s after Gerard Reeds started a successful fishing company, created over 100 jobs, and revitalized the fishing industry in Pina Cove. A talented entrepreneur, Gerard recognized early in the need for more sustainable approach to fishing, pioneering many environmentally friendly solutions in the early 2000s. Unfortunately, one day he disappeared at sea at the young age of 45. His ship sunken, and his body was never found. He left behind a mourning wife and teenage daughter. His legacy is still visible in Pina Cove. This new museum building was in part founded by Gerald and his wife Barbara, a former curator of the museum's exhibitions. Okay, so we have their story, which if he is that successful, that means that daughter probably has bank. Okay, now we have the crayfish family, one of the first Italian families to settle in Pina Cove. Alistair and uh, Elisbetta, Elisbetta Bergamo. I don't know how you say that name. I know Elizabeth. I don't, yeah. Uncovered the crayfish population in Bessie Pond, adding variety to the town's fishing portfolio. Due to his jovial nature and dedication to fishing, Alistair received the nickname Mr. Crayfish, which he later chose to make his legal name. So that's how. Okay, so they were an Italian family, the Bergamos, but after he got successful as a crayfish fisherman, or what we call it, he changed his last name. That's why they have the crayfish last name. Okay. Son Alistair Jr. continued the family tradition, opening a popular restaurant next to the pond. After Pinnacove's crayfish population lowered to the alarming levels, the family decided to move to the coast, reopening their crayfish themed restaurant in 1985. Restaurant is now run by its third generation, Lilibet uh, Pesca, while her brother Christopher serves as the current mayor of Pinnacove. Oh, we've talked to Mayor Crayfish. Okay, okay. We had to go through him, I think, for the community center house that we built. Okay, now let's find out what they have to do with the Marino family, or what their history is. This is this is Tom's family. I'm wondering which one of these cute little children's is Tom. Good old Tom here. The first member of the Marino family, Ernest Marino, arrived in Pinnacove in 1909. Whew, over 100 years ago. Nice. Enchanted by the sea during his journey, he quickly worked his way up towards his first fishing boat. After retiring, Ernesto passed his business on to his eldest son and has been passed down to father and son ever since. The current head of the family, Marco Marino, so the current head is not Tom, is frequent guest at our museum, responsible for many workshops and educational classes. As he once said, there is currently a worrying trend to push for constant economic growth with little consideration for the environment or the people who man the boats. I am ashamed to admit that I also briefly joined such a venture in my youth, but what I understood eventually was that fishing is about the community and about care. At the end of the day, you just want to put food on your family's table. Nice. So I'm going to assume the eldest, the teenager here, must be Marco, or the current head, and either the middle child or this youngest over here must be Tom's childhood picture. Okay, okay. I do believe that's all for today's mystery. We didn't solve much. As far as our findings, the only thing we actually found ourselves clue wise was the mask over here in the corner. I've already explored all that. Um, check. Like there's nothing here. We also found one of Tom's cards. It could just be someone that really hates Tom and hates the Marino family. Like that's what I'm feeling. That's where I'm going right now. Just trying to make sure we didn't miss, like there's no square footage that we could have missed a doorway or something for. No, that's exterior walls. Because there is supposed to be like hidden doors and stuff at some of these places. Nothing there. Not there. Alright, we're up in the attic now. Nothing really in here. Never got what the significance of this is. Because there's no notes or anything for us to read here. It just looks like journals and stuff where they were looking for clues. And if you go all the way to the peak up here, like there's no exterior balcony or door or anything. Just a single sign that says Pinnacle on it. So yeah, I'm not sure of any other clues or anything we got from this. Little information from the phone calls. I don't think there was any more wall plaques or signs that we missed. The wall ones are the only ones, like I said before, the wall ones are the only ones giving us information. The wire frog. We already read that one because the same thing's in the kids' room. Tags for the fish. Names. Yeah, there's nothing here. I don't think there's anything up there. None of these photos, granted these are great photos, none of these photos are um none of them have blah blah words. English I speak. Um they don't have wall cards with them. And there's no hidden rooms or anything. So yeah, I think we're done for the day. Let's see, 2 hours and 44 minutes. This was substantially less time than the brain work. The last place that we were at, the Carnival Fairgrounds Festival. Like a whole lot less time than that. Make sure, because the other clue was outside. Now, I'm eager to find out other information. I'm not sure, like, okay, we're on this kick right now. I have a lot of things to do and I'm going to be up really late tomorrow night doing those things. But, if I have time during the day tomorrow at our normal hours of operation, I may stream the other house tomorrow. If not, I might do a stream over the weekend. Like I'm not going to rule it out. Um, if I'm completely busy, we will resume our normal schedule on Monday. I say normal schedule. We will resume back with this whole scenario and stuff on Monday. I prefer to get some time, more time in on the game between now and then, because I really don't want to like lose these clues and pieces that my brain keeps picking up. Because the brain don't like to retain everything all the time. Um. Okay, finish the job. You get 93,000. Should be showing some photos here. I'm still unsure why Fisheries Museum has like a medieval department in the attic, but we let them do them. Great detective work. You found all the clues. I got lucky. You have a talent for it. There was only one clue. Now we're closer to the truth. Really? Yes, it was key to the investigation. More details soon. Thanks. I kind of feel like an investigator too. All right. So, yeah, our next episode when we pick back up with this, we will do with the Shaggy's house or mission. Can't even eat a sandwich in peace. So, yeah, I thank you all for joining in. Um and I hope to see you for the next episode. Hope to see you when you get started again. Uh